live. And we're live. Oh my gosh, I don't even have I don't have the Wi-Fi Ethernet connection set up. Should I set it up? Usually when I plug it in, like I'm gonna plug it in real quick. Hello, Lady D. Hello, Ola K. Hello, everyone that's walking in. I'm going to quickly I'm going to plug in my Ethernet cable because I don't want to risk there being that much buffering. Though, I mean, honestly, sometimes in the past, I plug it in, I have it plugged in, and she still buffers. So, what's the truth? It'll be more stable connection, though. I will be right back. Hello, Scorpio Moon Tarot. Okay, so I'm back. I hope I didn't miss anything or anyone. Let me see here. Is my audio off? Good. Okay. Pause. Don't play. I just want to chat here. Hello, Scorpio Moon. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. It should be fine. It should be fine with just the StreamYard. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. Scorpio. I mean, there's a YouTube channel that I like to watch. Her name is Khadija, and she always mentions like she always mentions that she has a Scorpio moon, and that just reminded me of that really good channel. Highly recommend it. Her last video was about dog whistle politics. Loved it. And also, all Scorpio. I'm legit about ready to change my channel name to A Den of Scorpions, but who knows? Because I just seem to attract Scorpios. I'm just kidding. Many people come to these live streams. Many variety of people do. I was like, how can I help you? With the help Scorpio. So yeah, oh right, I'm not even doing my intro thing. Anybody that's coming in that would like a reading, super chat or PayPal in the description down below. I did my month ahead reading, which is also in the description down below in my Patreon. So if you want to support me through that, you get monthly and weekly and occasional daily readings, if depending on the tier that you get. So yeah, that's in there as well. Or you can also get a reading from me by getting a book off of my wish list, because I have my wish list is way too long. And I'm like, it's too many books, so much things. The interests are expanding. So yeah, get me a book, and you can get. But seeing the prices on those books, I'm like, that gets you quite a few private readings. So yeah. I think it'll be a fair trade. So there you go. So how is everyone doing? Ola K. I feel like it's been a while, Ola K. And I should say, Scorpio Moon, welcome as a first timer here. But I think I've seen you around in other places. I feel I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. I should really center my shuffling and show people my shuffling here. But the lighting is horrible. Look at that big old shadow there. Ugh, I need to get a new lighting system. I need a ring light. That's what I need. So yeah, I wonder if we're gonna have. Is this gonna be the max number of viewers? I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, let's pull out Bohemian Gothic Tarot on my Baba Studio Tarot as well. Victorian Romantic and Bohemian Gothic. Those are my favorites. The ones that I use a lot. Well, compared to the other Baba Studio decks, I don't have much to talk about. But that's the tragedy of my live streams. But it's like, if I start talking about other things, then I'm gonna get into topics I am not qualified to talk about. But I do like to talk about them. You know? So yeah, so how is everyone doing? I want to know. If y'all ain't gonna have a reading, give me something to talk about. Let me see, I should try this. Pause. It's a pause. Live chat. No? Okay. Sometimes I'm like, is YouTube is StreamYard just really behind? Those 10 seconds can feel like an eternity, you know? But you never know. You never know. I don't know why I'm shuffling this one. I've come to the conclusion that I may have underestimated the Blood Moon Tarot, but who knows? Who knows? I like it though. What a beauty. What a beauty. I'm going to put her away because I cannot read with her right now. I feel like I need to sit down and really sit with her for a little while longer. I thought I would just be able to pull her out and really, no. It takes a little bit more than that. Which, I mean, has anyone else experienced that with tarot decks? They think, oh, this is definitely be one that I can just pull out, just read with. No. And then no, it turns out no. You gotta, oh, sorry, I just literally hit that mic. Did that hurt you guys' ears? Anybody with, with earphones? I'm so sorry. What deck are you putting away? Blood Moon Tarot. I put that one away. I was shuffling it and then I put it away. And then I pulled out Tarot of the Mystical Moments. Because this one actually surprised me and actually reads well. Surprisingly. And apparently this one was first released in Germany, I think, right? Hello, Janice T. Definitely have underestimated decks before. And I mean, like, some of them you can obviously tell, like, okay, this is going to be one that to sit and work with and break down and have, like, a few months of, about a month at least, of study before actually reading it. But, you know, Blood Moon, I thought, oh, it's just, minors pretty much right away. No, that was wrong. The Bumbleberry Hollows deck. I mean, I don't want to look it up, but I think I know which one that is. Let me see. I'm gonna look that one up. Bumbleberry. Those. Let's see. Yeah, this one. Let's see. Trendy knot. Oh yeah, she's cute. Oh yeah, it seems the pip cards are very the minor arcana are very like, they don't seem very, and then the devil and just, very simple but yet cute. Yeah, okay. Not for me, but I could definitely see how that one, its cutesy appearance will definitely be one that, surprises people in how it's, because I don't think it seems like the suits are very the minor arcana are very quote unquote or I should just use my fingers, non-illustrated, which they are illustrated, but they're non-scenic pips. There's not much going on them, but you see with the 7 of Cups, you see like alcoholic drinks. The 8 of Cups, that's the 8 of Pentacles, I should say, with the pies, all that, all that. Hello. Oh, Scorpio moon. Another Scorpio moon. 2 Scorpio moons. And I am doing well. Hello, Xavier. If you'd like a reading, you can. You just got to go to my PayPal. You can go to my Patreon and support me on Patreon and do readings on there. You can either do Super Chat or PayPal. I wish I had other money platforms, but I'm like, I just don't want the hassle of managing so many. So, yeah. I'm like, what is Scorpio Moon's icon picture? I'm trying to see what it is. Let me see. I'm going to click on it and get it bigger. Now I can't even see what that is. Do you guys know what that is? I don't know what that is. But hello, Scorpio Moon. A lot of Scorpio Moons going on then. What's going on? What's up with the Scorpio Moons, huh? Is the moon in Scorpio? No, it's not. I think the moon is just got out of Sagittarius. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong on that. And another reminder that I should get an astrological tracker or something on my phone. Oh my gosh, Phoebe. Hello. I guess it's the Scorpio moon time, huh? Everybody with the Scorpio moon. What's up with the Scorpio moon? What is making y'all so active right now? And I was just studying up on Mars right now, and Janice T is a Scorpio rising. You see, I'm gonna make my page. I'm gonna retitle my Patreon "The Den of Scorpios." That's what I'll do. Even though, probably none of my patron supporters are Scorpios. I'm gonna retitle that, or make a Facebook group just for Scorpios. You got to be a sun, moon, or rising Scorpio. Actually, no suns. Oh, thank you, Phoebe Casson. Yeah, I try. Honestly, those are just really first impressions, flip throughs. So yeah, not really reviews. Yeah. And a girl, and your moon is in right. Ooh, girl. Scorpio rising and girl. All the Scorpio, but you know what? No shame, you guys. I welcome them. Okay. But if you're a Venus Scorpio, no, away, back. No. Oh, but it gave me a lot of intel. Well, I'm glad it did. Honestly, it's like, because it's like, I think people, well, then again, people might be confusing the term review with critique, because I can critique, okay? I can critique. Hello, Mountain Girl 70, and hello, V Medina. So yeah, what? All these little Scorpios. Let me see. Someone put a bunch of Scorpions in the chat. And Phoebe, have you been on my channel before? If so, I'm sorry if I don't remember you. Like, the name sounds a little familiar, but I could be wrong. What I will say, though, have I done a walkthrough of this deck here? I have Scorpio in my chart. Well, here's the thing. Everybody has Scorpio in their chart. You know, everybody has, So what Scorpio do you have? Is it Venus in Scorpio, Mountain Girl? If so, you're on thin ice. I'm just kidding. Oh, you've been lurking. Okay. I have a lot of lurkers. Okay. But you know what? No tea, no shade. Okay. Look at that. I opened the box. Card at the bottom. Death. Right there. For all the Scorpio hoes. Hello, Luna Lion. Let me guess. Moon in Leo. Oh, and she's a new set. Okay. It's like, it's hard to keep track. With so many, after doing so many live streams and like so many names going through the chat. Some of them I can like, they pop up enough that lets me know, like, oh, okay. Yeah. 4 houses in Scorpio. Is that possible? How is that possible? Scorpio. How is that possible? I don't think that's right. Lucy, where are you? Lucy's my go-to with the astrology stuff. How? What is that? I mean, I guess, but I mean, I don't think that's right. That's way too many houses. Send me your chart, Mountain Girl. I need to see this for myself. This is crazy. 4 houses in Scorpio. I mean, depending on the system. I mean, some systems put like Scorpio as like. Here's the thing, because like Scorpio is one of the smallest signs, like physically, geographically in the sky. But I mean, it's. I mean, that's not. I don't know how that's possible. Moon in Aquarius, Sun in Leo. Interesting. Yeah, I don't want to, but I don't want to be like, are you sure that's? I mean, I'm questioning because I'm surprised. How is that? I'm sure with like, I think the Placidius sign, there are some like houses that are really small as well. So that may, with it positioned right, maybe. But again, it's like, I'm like, 4 houses? I don't think I've ever. I'm thinking of like the wheel of the houses with the signs. I'm trying to like imagine. I was like, I don't think that's right. I don't know how that happens. Someone explain it to me. Someone that's more well versed in astrology, explain that to me. 4 houses. That's a bit much. I mean, you can have 4 planets, and you can have but 4 houses? I think maybe like 2 or 3 might be the max. You see, 4 placements in Scorpio, 2 different houses. See, Sagittarius, Sun, I'm assuming, and then Gemini rising, and the Moon is in Aquarius. Look at that. You're welcome, Phoebe. I might do ASMR, but only for Patreon, because that's not my channel. Just an hour of me shuffling. Can you imagine? I mean, that is pretty much my live streams. Libra Sun, Scorpio Rising, and a Virgo Moon. I mean, it's an understandable mix-up. 4 placements, 2 different houses. Yeah. You just mixed up the placements in the houses. I mean, still, to even know the concept of the houses. I mean, you're kind of more in the know than most people who don't even know that the moon plays a role in astrology in some cases. But I think now it's becoming more and more common knowledge, and now it's, so yeah. So yeah, no shame, Mountain Girl, no shame. Right, it's a very nice, like, to keep the hands busy, really. It's a really nice thing. It's like our own form of a fidget spinner, really. I think that it serves the same concept. I know that I don't know a lot more than I should, more than I should more, but I just roll with it. I mean, that's the truth. It's I to this day, it astounds me how some people will go through life, faking it till they make it, and it's like, what? Just, or like pretend that they know what they're talking. And it's like, we really just be comfortable with, like, saying, like, you know what, I'm not fully, I don't really know much about it, but I do know I don't like, something like that. Or I like it, but I don't know much about it. And, and it's like, I could do more research into it and just, like, change my mind. But it's like, just that's what we just got to normalize stating, Which, I mean, like, seeing me, like, kind of go off on the 4 houses in Scorpio. I'm like, 4 houses in Scorpio? But I'm like, I could be totally wrong. I'm pretty sure but it's like, no, if that was the case, that'd be 1/3 of the houses in one sign. And there's 12 signs. I mean, because I know there's just some things that just can't, like, they can't happen. Like, Mercury and Venus cannot be in opposition to the sun, like, ever, Waiting. So yeah, if again, if anybody would like a reading, PayPal in the description down below. Super chat in, like, the bottom right corner, I think. I can't remember where. It's a little $ rectangle thing to support me and my channel. Get a reading. I'm set. It's live readings, but I mean, if it doesn't say live, it doesn't get that much attention. People like the live readings, but free live readings, but no. And I keep going back and forth on setting up an Etsy or something, but it's just, I'm like, I think about Etsy, and I'm like, but who knows? I think there's another, I don't know. So yeah. So how is everyone in here? We have 11 people in the chat. Who's all here? Who else is here? New people. Who you is? Who you is? What's good? What's going on? How are y'all? How did let's talk about this. How did May treat all of you? May was a mixed bag for me, I feel, you know. There were some highlights, there were some lows, there was some, you know, but all in all, not the worst month, you know. And you see, I say 11 people in the chat, 2 people leave. Wow. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Hello, Wiley Kylie. It's been a minute. How have you been? Oh, and Lady coming through. Let's see. Should I stay at the job I currently have or take the new one I was offered? Huh. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna use Botanica. I liked how Botanica read for the month ahead reading. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna see this. Let's see this. Let's see. Thank you, Wiley Kylie. Let's see, Lady D. Oh, girl, already. She's saying leave. The Page of Swords and the 7 of Wands. Okay, okay. Okay, what's going on here as well? We also have the 7 of Cups. Okay, so it seems like a lot of offerings. I need to move some of this stuff. Let me move you up here. Put you right here. Here you go. It seems okay. I don't want the shadow to be here. Again, I need to work on this lighting, girl. Let's see. What else? What else? So yeah. So definitely like the Page of Swords is that wondering, pondering things, thinking things over, unsure as to whether or not to go for something, doesn't really, you know, but they are curious and they are wondering. So yeah, definitely like, should you stay or should I go? Fool is definitely telling you go, go, but then the 7 of Wands here is kind of telling you play on the defense, be more, you know, be more like apprehensive and waiting for, you know, or don't be making any like quick, you know, or uninformed decisions. Really, let me see here. I'm drawing 2 cards here. What is this? Get. What do you think this is? You think I'm a reader that reads jumpers? No, I do not. Okay, we are going to look at now. Your hands in the chat. Thank you, Luna Lion. Yeah, at least someone appreciates the shadows. I don't. Like I said, I need a ring light. Put them up here, use it on my desk. Maybe that'll help. Something. Because this, what I got here, it is not working. Which I'll probably use this. $10. Make shadow animals. I only know the Dougie. Kind of. Even then, it's not a good Dougie. Let's see, I'm going to pull one more card on here. Now, the Seven of Cups is also, I should say, it's like, don't be disillusioned, I believe. Is that the right word? Don't get the wrong ideas. That's what the Seven of Cups is saying. Don't, the offers might look great, but there's still like, there might be other things coming up here. I want to check out what this plant is for the Seven of Cups. So yeah, this one I believe is henbane. I could be wrong. And this one I have no idea what plant this is, but this is obviously dandelion. So yeah. Yes, Amaya, the list quote unquote is open. You can donate through my PayPal or through Super Chat. So yeah, whichever you prefer. Oh. Let me see. I'm gonna pull a card from this deck, the Illuminated Earth. Connection, huh? I think it's kind of talking like, can you like talk to the people who are offering you the job or something? Talking, connecting. That's the key here. Connecting and making connections. Or is connections like a big part of what's going on here? Of what you're focusing on. What is this? What's going on here? Let me look at this up. Let me look at this. Look this up. The Page of Swords here. I want to know what this plant is. Right? Page of Swords? Yeah, Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Cups, Swords. 9, 10, Page. Mandrake! Look at that. Interesting. Usually Mandrake would be depicted with like, looking more like a human person. The roots are usually depicted that way because, that's one of the main features that makes this plant stand out. Okay. Thought to grow beneath the gallows, absorbing the essence of the hanged. Wow. Their forms grow oddly humanoid and were thought to be monsters that would scream and kill anything nearby that heard them when rested from the ground. That's the second time I've heard that word put out there. Rested, rests, and wrestling and all that. Let's see. I added both fruits to my mandrake. Oh, look at that. Okay, so look at that. It was originally thought that this plant came in male and female variants with different fruit for each. However, it is now known that these are two different species. However, as a nod to this original notion, I added both fruits to my mandrake. The status symbol on this card is a Greek diadem depicting the god Dionysus and his wife, Ariadne. Oh, I'm getting... You see, Bacchus, Dionysus has been a figure that's been popping up a lot in my recent studies and research and all that. In my month ahead spread, he popped up in there as well. So yeah, let's look at this. I want to double check it. 7 of Wands is that? I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, Datura or Thornapple, right? Yeah. Okay, Datura or Thornapple, not Henbane. Or is it Henbane? I don't even know. Anesthetic. So yeah, but I'm gonna keep it as defensive, all that. So yeah. Hello, Stacy Hart. Let's see. let's see. I applied at several jobs, kind of the Seven of Cups here. I just started my current one 2 weeks ago, and then got offered another job from another company. I mean, it might. My opinion, just on hearing that, this is my personal opinion. I feel like that would be like if I was like the person that was hiring you, and you were like, oh, 2 weeks at one job, and then you came to this one. What if someone else offered you a job? Are you just gonna leave immediately after that? And then other people looking at that on your resumes and your work history, that might not look good. I think that's what the Seven of Cups appearances, it's kind of what's going on here. That's what I wanted to check too. What is this plant on the Seven of Cups? Protea. Protea? Prote? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, after the Greek god of change and portent. Huh. Proteus is one of an incredibly rare group of plants that may be pollinated by field mice, although it attracts other more conventional pollinators as well. Okay. 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 From South Africa. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Anyways. So we got Proteus and Dionysus and I don't know what else. Guess that's it. Let's see. I have that datura, or however you spell it. I have that plant as a mate. Oh, really? Where you live? Yeah, be careful. All right, Amaya, I'll get to your reading soon. I'm almost done with Lady D. So yeah, let's see. I'm also gonna pull an I Ching for you as well. Did I say hello to Stacy Hart? Hello, Stacy Hart. I didn't want. I'm like looking at the chat. Ooh. No, I will not be using jumpers. Part of me is like, oh, do the toin costs? Toin costs? Yeah, coin toss for the I Ching. But I'm like, nah, that takes too much time. I take so long with shuffling already as it is. Let's see, Lady D. Fountainhead. The Well. Let's see. Nurse the people's primitive needs. Failing to reach the depths of people's primitive needs will cause your undertaking to fall short. You must instill greater care and study into philosophy and the divine. To succeed, you must reach deep down into the people's primitive needs. A lot of, I think something about primitive needs. I'm not sure. It might be hinting at that. Understand the underlying emotions at play. That is how you navigate the situation. The situation at hand is much deeper, much more meaningful than you initially perceive it to be. Adversity and troubles take caution. Let me see what the book says. Get over here. Usually reading out the actual oracle for the hexagram is much more enlightening than what's being said. And that's the point of these. You're supposed to read the text. The sacred texts. Let's see. Dispensing nourishment. The wood draws up the water through the well, like the stems of a plant draw up water from the blossoms, or for the blossoms, to the blossoms, like that, like the roots here. Yeah, okay. Though the town may change, its well does not. Although politics can change, society, the people's primitive needs will always remain the same. No losses, no gains. Coming and going. The well is in frequent use. No matter how people develop or society advances, there will always be a return to the fountainhead. When the well water is near depletion, a rope that is too short can or a cracked water jug can bring misfortune. A rope that is too short symbolizes efforts to fall short of reaching the fountainhead or resource of a life. Failing to reach the depths of the fountainhead means failing to truly understand life. A cracked water jug symbolizes human negligence, not instilling enough care and study into philosophy and the divine. For your endeavor to succeed, you must extend a rope long enough to reach the fountainhead. You must understand the source of the situation at hand. Water represents the emotional plane, and so you must understand the underlying emotions at play if you want to understand how you can navigate the situation. Also, take care in the details. Do not crack the water jug that is so critical to drawing up the well water. The sage motivates the people to work and appeal to them to help one another. The primary message of this hexagram is that of rejuvenation and plenitude for the masses, nourishment for the people. Your endeavor is one that must be expanded to include nourishment for a greater good. At this time, you are still being short-sighted. The situation at hand is much deeper, much more meaningful than you initially perceive it to be. Interesting. Let's see here. Let me clarify as well. The current job is through a temporary agency. It could go permanent. The other is permanent for sure. Okay. That could go to. Interesting. Yeah, for sure. Then it's definitely talking about. Yeah, there is that sense of long lasting versus something that's more temporary and then moving on, like you have the Fool with the the dandelion seeds, can just be by a slight breeze, can be blown out into the wind. Meanwhile, with with the Page of Swords, you have the mandrake with this thick strong root, and then you have the Seven of Wands, the Datura being, a very defensive plant, being very like standing its ground and staying its ground. It's kind of, it's kind of leaning more towards the Page of Swords in the center and the connection thing, stronger connection. I think I might be saying, go for what's more secure, go for more the connection, the longer lasting things, something that's more that you can rely on, like the hexagram said, go for something that's longer lasting and something that's going to last, I think that's what it says. Go more for the security, thing, like you said, the permanent one for sure. I would say go for it. It's like, even though this one, could go permanent, the key there is being there's a could, there's a possibility, may not, The fountainhead made sense. Yeah, I have a week to decide. Yeah, I'd say take some more time and take your time and decide. Yeah, and make your decision then. And I wish you luck, Lady D, and thank you for the donation. So yeah. And let's see. Let me see. Who was it? So yeah, take your time for sure. And I'd say go for the more secure connection. Let's see. Who was it? There we go. Amaya. Let's see. Here we go. Let me check my PayPal real quick. What is this? I don't care. Don't care about that. Okay. Where is she? There she is. Oh, Sarah. Let's see. Oh, Amaya, I should say. Sorry if I said your first name out. If you didn't want that out there. Sorry. Let's see. How does James, my crush, see our connection in me? We're just friends right now. Okay. I mean, honey, I'm like, there's no need to tell me it's a third party. I mean, the question itself tells me it's a third party. I'm like, unless James is in the chat. I'm just kidding. Thank you for the donation, Amaya. Let's see. So you're all just friends right now. Okay, let's see. What am I going to use? What to use? I'm going to use this guy. I'm going to use her. I haven't used Victorian Romantic in a while. I'm going to use Victorian Romantic on you. All right. I should have done this spread with Lady D, but you know, I pulled a few other cards as well, and I tried to fill it up as much as I could. This one, because of so much, how much you donated, girl? I'm gonna do 9 card. What I do need to work on is solidifying how I lay out the cards and in what order I do. But I think I have an idea on how to do it. They might not fit here, but I'll show you the cards as best I can. I'll work around it. Amaya. Girl. I don't know about this one, girl. Oop, 7 of Cups showing up again. 4 of Cups. What's going on here? The 10 of Wands? Honey. Hierophant? Oh. Okay. The 4 of Swords? Oh, the 3 of Cups. Okay. But the Ace of Cups... And the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so how serious are you for a relationship like that? And how serious is this relationship for you, girl? 5 of Swords too? What is going on here? What is going on here? What is going on right here, right now, at this moment? Cards like this, I always like to say, what did you do to the person getting the reading? Let's see. I don't want to get rid of the comment, but I mean, I want to show all the cards. Well, kind of. I mean, you can't really see them. But let's see. Let me move some things here. Okay. Let's not fret. Let's not stress out about this. All right. Let's see. There's got to be something good. So yeah, at the inner card, we have here conflict. And we have, you know, it's a little bit of a debates going on here. Yeah, I mean, first impressions, I mean, how long have you been friends with him? He might be mad at me. I mean, if there can't be a might. I mean, when someone's mad at you, you kind of have an idea that they might be mad at you, you know? I wouldn't say he's mad at you. I think it's, let's see. How does James, my crush, see our connection and me? So yeah, for a year. So you know you're getting to know each other, yeah. So yeah, at the yeah. So yeah, as we said, center of the card, 5 of Wands. What I do like is that it's the main guy right there. He's opening his shirt and revealing a weak spot purposefully, you know, to, I'm assuming, his enemy in a way. Not that I'm saying that you're the enemy or anything, but I think it might be requiring a bit of opening up, you know, or perhaps opening up too much. you're kind of being a little bit too aggressive with showing too much, perhaps. At the bottom of the deck, at the bottom of this one, we have the Four of Cups, which seems like there's not really much of a care going on there. He doesn't really care for all that, you know. And above that, a little bit too much going on, a little bit of being over glamorized, being, you know, shown too much. You know, I think that's what it is. I think you might be overexposing yourself to him, and he probably may not be ready for that or interested in that at the moment. You know, so yeah, at the in the past, in the previous position, in the past, you know, present, going on, heart of the moment, right here. In the past, we have the Ten of Wands, burdens, the responsibilities thing. You know, he's got a lot on his plate, or used to. And so now, looking forward, looking into the future a bit, we have the Hierophant, teaching, learning, traditions. I think he wants to go by things the way he was taught to go through things, you know, in terms of like relationships and love. But this may be, is he going to school, I'm assuming, or is he, you know, apprenticeship, interning, something, maybe? Let's be real, internships, scams. Let's be real though, but that's neither here nor there. You know, it's I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure how you guys met. I'm not, you know. But moving on, we have in the position of fire, drive, and passion. You know, we have the Four of Swords. The drive, the passion, the fires, the blazing flames have been toned down to a gentle little little blaze here, a candle flame, honestly, now. So yeah, he's releasing a second record signed to CAA. Okay, different. Okay, so not school, not education, but still. So I was thinking maybe a school or an education, but probably not in that case. Learning from a different position, but still. A snore. Yeah, we have here in the position of water, the Three of Cups. So maybe just, you know, fun, friendly celebration. You know, if you want a relationship, connection, love, you would probably see that with more a Two of Cups, possibly the Lovers a little bit more, maybe the Four of Wands. But this card here, this is definitely more circle of friends, partying, having a good time, you know, drinking and having fun rather than anything intimate and deeper, stronger connections like that. So yeah, we have here in the element of air position, we have the Ace of Cups. So I think in the mental space, it's like he likes the idea of finding a love, romantic love, deeper connection. But again, it's just an idea he hasn't really thought up much about. I think that's where the Hierophant comes in, where he needs to learn a little bit more to deepen this, you know, and find and actually, you know, and learn to care, you know. I think that's what's going on here. I think here also in the position of Earth, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so he's I think in the Earth position, I think he's focusing on, you know, establishing his financial security, I would say. You know, he's looking to establish that and to really propagate that for the future. You know, and I think that may be on the main focus at the moment, you know, rather than, you know, love, you know. Love in the mind, mentally, he's really thinking, which, I mean, you can only have an idea and theorize about love so much, but in the end, there's no heart, there's no passion, there's no drive for that. It's just, yeah. Enjoy his friendship, I'll say that. The bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. This is another thing that I was saying with the Ten of Wands and the Five of Wands, the Four of Cups. There's quite a bit of baggage, I would have to say, with the 5. There seems to be like something with some unresolved past issues. Everybody has some past issues, but what requires through that is, as he's doing here, opening up and sharing and connecting to that. So yeah, this friendship has potential, as with the Ace of Cups is saying here, and that potential could grow into something more. But again, it's going to be, I think it might be a learning curve for him. This openness, this asking him out, he may be unprepared for that, and it may be a little bit too confrontational for him, perhaps. So he's probably not ready. I think that's what the cards are saying. He is not ready for a more intimate, close, connected relationship, from what I can see from here. Yeah, that makes sense. He's serious with his current lady. Yeah. Um, that explains quite a bit. Oh, so he isn't. You see? That explains quite a bit. So that is probably going to... Okay, yeah. That would have been nice to know. Really? So yeah, girl. And you wondering why all this is showing up. I knew it. Victorian Romantic was telling me, and I completely forgot. I need to really learn to ask, like, are you in a relationship? Is he in a relationship? Again, context. So yeah, girl, I'm gonna tell you, that's what the cards are saying. He's just not that he's just not that into you. I think like you said, he won't so yeah, well, I mean, honey, he appears in your dreams because you think about him a lot. And it's like, yeah, you care for him, and yeah, you like him, but you know, it's he's in his own relationship right now. He's got his own thing. Hierophant, stay in your lane. He's got his boundaries and his set of rules that he knows and what he's going by, and I think he's not going to break them. I think he's going to stay there. So yeah. Sorry, it's all good. It's all good, Amaya. Next time, for anybody that's getting reading, again, it's very difficult to reach out to people who get readings and to like tell them how to properly, communicate with a reader, because and I need to learn to make sure get clarifying context clarifiers as well. Yeah, but yeah, I think he doesn't want to. He won't let you go because he likes you as a friend, or he appreciates your friendship, and he doesn't want to lose that. You know. So yeah, I'm gonna say, if you, again, revealing this crush feelings that you have, or asking him out, or wanting to interfere with that, it would cause conflict. And at the bottom of the deck, as you see, 5 of Swords, someone's gonna get hurt. But a friend's connection had a serious spiral. Like, what do you mean, friend's connection? What do you mean by that? Clarify this, girl. What do you mean by that? Okay. Okay, good. Good. So yeah, I'm trying to think of like, So So yeah, there you go, Amaya. Let's see. We used to hang out. Once he started dating her, our hangout stopped after 2 months. He sent me his text still though. So yeah, I think that's him probably not wanting to give his girlfriend the wrong impression, and it's a thing. It's a thing. I'm pretty sure of, guys with their friends that are girls, and the insecurities that their girlfriends will have, and all that, because it's like they always say like, don't worry about her, she's just a friend, but it's like, there's always that in the back of the head, what if, hello goddess love. So yeah, so Amaya, I'm gonna say, like I said, he appreciates your friendship, he likes your friendship, but I think it's best that, uh now that actually makes sense for the Ace of Cups and the idea part. That also makes sense too, with the okay, he's thought about it, like, oh, maybe he did think about you once and that, but I think now that's no longer an option for him, and I think now he's more looking. I think now this is more a long term uh relationship type of thing. That might be what the Ten of Pentacles is also saying. So yeah. Right, and I wish it wasn't a thing that was so prevalent, of like people want, like, feeling that they have to, and that might also be him. He might also, like, in that, when he's in a relationship, doesn't really have that much of a capacity of learning to uh be in a romantic relationship, but also have uh regular platonic friendships with with people of the opposite gender, or opposite sex, etc. You see, and that's, as a friend, that's kind of one of the things you want for him. But I mean, you know what, girl, you have a crush on him, girl. That right there, that makes us think that, and it's like you really care for him, it seems, in the cards. It definitely shows up there. It's like all these dramatic cards wouldn't be showing up for no reason. But it just seems that, yeah, the interest, unfortunately, isn't reciprocated as in the full extent. uh so yeah, to I think that's the summation to answer your question here. So yeah, so and also to clarify here, I see I'm looking back at this, he might be mad at me. No, I don't know, he's not mad at you. Like I said, how does he see your connection to you? um uh, I'm gonna say, yeah, he doesn't, it's not reciprocated. He doesn't feel the same way to you. I think again, you're a friend, he's in a relationship right now. He's not really like, he doesn't really look at you that way. Long story short, really. Yeah. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not short on lovers. Good for you, Amaya. uh, all right, let's see. Okay, Amaya. I hope that's it. If there's anything else with that spread that that you want me to go over again, let me know. If not, I'm gonna move on to who was it? Uh, Stacy, and then Goddess Love. So yeah, thank you, Goddess Love, and thank you, Stacy, as well. Yeah, okay. You're welcome. Let's see. Let me check Stacy's here. Let me fact check this. see if it's right. You know, some people really just be out here. I've had one person. I actually no. I've only had the one person, just one person say I donated, and they did not. All right, Stacy. Let's see. What is your question? Oh, that was clear. That's clear as. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the input. I kind of went off track there a bit, but I'm like, I should have asked for more clarification. This is what happens when I don't do readings for a while. So let's see. I'll do Stacy Hart and then Goddess Loves questions, and then let's see. I want to know about Lucas's intentions with me, please. Okay, we're not going to do this again. We're not going to make the same mistake again. Who was Lucas? Is he a friend? Is he an ex? Is he, with someone? Is he, ex-husband? Is he your husband? Like, what's going on here? Who is he? Who is Lucas to you? Goddess love. Some people would do that. Just maybe they were joking, but honestly, sometimes they're really adamant in getting something for free. Really, that's really all they want. And honey, I'm not here for free. I'm here to do work. So Stacy, who is this? Who is this Lucas? The audacity. I think that's what I said when it happened. It was like when was it? Was I still here? Or was I with my sister at the time? I'm not sure. Literally, I was like, the audacity. Let's see. Okay, not sure what we are, but on and off again. I don't have anyone else, and I don't think he does. He works out of town, so I can't be sure. Kind of a bit in the air. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna use classic Rider-Waite-Smith for this. Let's see. I need to double check what was the prices here. What was the prices? How much did I get here? How much did you donate, Stacy? Thank you, Stacy, by the way. Let's see. He stays with me when he's in town, but he mostly works out of town. Let's see. Says he wants to be with me when he comes back, but I want to be sure his intentions are true. True. Right here it says that it sounds to me. This comes off as he's just telling you what he knows you like to hear. You know what I mean? Let's see. All right. Let's see. I can see. Yeah. What is Lucas's intentions with me? Let's see. Prove me wrong, Tarot. Prove me wrong, please. I had a friend named Lucas back in 2nd grade. I wonder what he's doing now. Meanwhile, it is this Lucas. Probably not. I doubt it. Oh, girl. child. Let's see. I'm gonna keep going, girl. 3 of Cups again. Here for a good time, I guess. The 4 of Wands, 8 of Swords, and Strength. And the Knight of Swords. No. He's from Honduras. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, no. Let's see. I am single, but I am not ready to mingle. But it's like sometimes Anyways, let's see. I asked him to go to a wedding with me, but he says he didn't know when he would be back. So I told him, "Don't talk to me until you're ready to make me a priority." Girl, it's very true. You're only here for a good time. Girl. Yeah, you see, you got the 8 of Cups. He's leaving. But then he's leaving. But then you also have the 2 of Cups here for that bonding. We have the Devil here for that unhealthy connection here. But very obsessive, latching on to connection here. But then also leaving at the same time. So this right here alone, if we just looked at these 3 cards here alone, you could definitely see that, he wants to go. He doesn't want anything too stable. He wants to move away from anything that makes him feel like he's being tied down. We also have, which kind of is iterated again with the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. He's ready. He wants something that is, that's there for him, but when he's ready to go, he's ready to move on and move out of the way from that, So yeah, and I think this might be a defensive mechanism from being, hurt in the past, perhaps. And again, he doesn't want to do anything too serious, which, I mean, though it seems that, like, he said, what is it? Where is it? So yeah, it says he wants to be with me when he comes back, but I want to be sure his intentions are true. It says he wants to be with, it's that, says he wants to be with it, and maybe that might be true, because again, we also have the 4 of Wands, and then again the 8 of Swords, and then that Strength. It seems to me, obviously it seems to, okay. Let's put it plainly here. He's afraid of commitment. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it might be, honey. A dance you've been doing for 4 years. Yeah. He's afraid of commitment. He's afraid of feeling trapped and tied down and feeling, like he has nowhere else to go. But I mean, like, he is already tied down and trapped, which is quite ironic, for 4 years. He kind of is, in this entrapment. I don't think so, because it's like, you know what I mean? I think he really has to work through those commitment issues, it's told you something. But then he acts like he wants to be, committed, right? And again, it's like that, when you asked him to go to a wedding and to know when he would be back, then that right there would be like, yeah. What is he do? No, I don't think that's really that important. like, is that important? No. Like I said, there's a lot of, yeah. What I like to see, what I'm seeing here is how close and intimate things are getting with this procession here. I think there needs to be an opportunity offered as well. But I mean, you can only give so much. You've prompted him and you've asked him, and it's like, yeah. It seems like you've asked him and you've prompted him for the opportunity to that. Yeah, I think it's going to take a lot of work for him to move away, to overcome those instincts. It's definitely a lot of inner work that he has to do. Yeah, it's like when he's here, we're a thing, but when he's not, he acts like he don't want to be committed. Yeah. Yeah, it seems to me that you got to get. I think here with the Ace of Coins, this might be saying like you got to give him an ultimatum, almost like with me or not. You've already invested 4 years, and there really doesn't seem much of a change here. Uh, it seems that that needs to things need to move on. Things need you know what I mean. He keeps letting others come between us, mostly his family. Well, I kind of will say though, with family, you know it's important, but if it's, yeah, which that right there in itself is kind of very telling of how he views your relationship, knowing you for for 4 years. That's got to be something. But it honestly, that right there goes to show that you're not in that intimate, like I said here, like romantic friends, maybe social, acquaintances. The whole spectrum is just all here, and it's not really tied down and set in stone as to whether you are or you're something close, or you're something closer or not. You're just kind of in this weird dancing limbo here. you know did last night. I'll give him like an ultimatum. Yeah, so like I said, it definitely goes to show how he views his relationship with you by him putting his family before your whatever relationship, this situationship, let's call it. So yeah, I'm gonna say, girl, you gotta tell him like we're either together or I'm gonna look for someone that is gonna be wanting this, you know and you guys can be, friends, acquaintances like that, down the line. mm? So yeah, Stacy Hart, don't waste your time, girl. Time is precious. You only have so much. You only have so much time on this earth. Are you gonna spend it with this? Wanting a relationship, an intimate and deeply connected, you know what I mean, a romantic relationship, or do you want, to waste it hoping that maybe, someone's gonna, this person's going to settle down and put roots, and invest in a longer lasting relationship. Yeah, let's see. It's his cousins here that want him to drink. His family in Honduras loves me, wants to see us together. And that's sad right there. But you know what? The family can only have so much sway. Yeah. And it's like, and if he moves on, and if you then that opens up for you to, what? Find someone and say, hey, I'm looking for a serious relationship. I'm done playing around. You know? I'm not here to mess around. I already be like that. I wasted my time already. If you're ready for this, come at me. I told him if someone else comes along, I'm open to it. But does he believe me? I mean, whether he believes you or not, that's not what's important. It's whether you believe it, girl. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And you know what? To you, I think, and I think for you, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. You're like, you're done messing around. So yeah. But if you are bluffing, and you just said that, to kind of like uh, kick his ass in gear, then, uh, and that was just a bluff, then he's obviously trying to maybe call that bluff. Then I would say, girl, Maybe stop. Maybe make that. Don't make that a bluff and actually make it a reality, girl. You know. Let me see. I'm gonna pull a card for you. I'm gonna pull a Deva for you, girl. Because yeah. So yeah. And after this, we'll move on to Goddess Love. Goddess Love, are you there? I want to make sure. You know. And I'm pretty sure, like deep down, he doesn't want to mess around either. You know, he doesn't want to waste time either. I think deep, you know, I would hope. I think this is just me hoping. Let's see. I'm tired. The light thing that's hard is remaining friends with his mom and now speaking to him. That, you see, that right there, and it's like you've made, and that's weird. Yeah. Because you've made, like, you guys have been together for so long in this situationship, official, unofficial, you know, relationship, whatever this is, you know. Yeah, I think over time, you know, your friendship with his mom, you know, that'll change over time, and that'll, you know, hopefully adjust itself, and you'll be able to, once, you know, you'll be able to move on, you know, from those feelings that you have for him, you know, and don't let them, you know, taint. Don't let the feelings you have for him taint and poison, you know, the relationship you have with his mom. You know. Because I'm pretty sure that, because, like, you know, you said, like, his family, I'm assuming the mom, I'm assuming his mom is in that, you know, team Lucas and Stacy, you know. Now, you see, here's what it is. You've done it before. That means you came back. You know? Let's see what David's got to tell you, girl. Saturn. Is it Saturn? Yes, it is. Saturn. Huh. Time. The I always like to think of him as the old man time with the scythe, you know. Let's see, girl. Let's see what she says here. Oh, how interesting. Okay, but that's, well, strangely, this planet radiates more energy than it receives from the sun. That's interesting. But I think that's just a fun little factoid, but maybe. Uh, let's see. Let's see. The Deva of Saturn counsels us to patience. In its presence, we are challenged to accept our limitations in terms of time and ability, and to submit to given structures. It faces us with restrictions and obstacles, old age, and mortality. Like I said, what were we talking about? We only have a limited amount of time. We only got a limited amount of time on this planet. Thus, this Deva appears to us to remind us of unresolved issues, both personal and karmic. What was I saying? He's got some unresolved issues. I don't think you can, like, you know, push the hands of this clock to move it faster, you know, to get him to process through these, you know, commitment issues faster, you know. Look at that. When we are under Saturn's influence, nothing we can do will hurry things along. So the Deva message is to acquiesce, right? Yeah. I was gonna say acclimate. I would say acclimate to its strictures. Huh. So there you go. Patience. And she's an Aries. Girl. Yeah. And I have Saturn in Aries. And that, like, it's like I have a weird deal with patience, you know. Sometimes I'm like, I want it now, but then other times it's like I can wait an eternity for some things. But anyways, so yeah, girl, I think you got to learn, you know, surprisingly, like you said, 4 years, it's quite a bit of patience, you know. You know, you're patient enough, you know. You've waited enough, you know. This on and off. It's like, no. Scorpio moon. Look at that. Were you in the chat earlier, right? When we were talking about all the Scorpio moons? Right? No. Another Scorpio moon. Another Scorpio moon. And he's a Scorpio moon and a Sagittarius sun. You see, y'all should have that. But again, it seems that it seems that his Sagittarius sun is like, he wants to move on. He's aspiring to the next thing. That commitment issues. What's the Venus though? What's y'all's Venus in, you know? That's what's most important. But Scorpio moon. Ooh. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are we going to make a connection here? You know what? Not on my chat, you two. And it's mostly out of curiosity what your Venus is. That's not needed. So there you go, Stacy. Heart of the matter, I think he needs to work through his commitment relationship things, his intentions again, to keep that. To answer the question, what are his intentions? You know, I think it is to continue that connection, but moving away, but connecting, you know, and connected, but, you know, not really secure in that. Like, he wants you around so that when he's lonely, you know, and he can feel and pretend like he's in an actual relationship, and then just move on and be distant and not really committed to a relationship and to a serious relationship. And I think that's what's going on here. Heart of the matter, you know? So there you go, Stacy. So let's see. Goddess Love. What's your questions? You said you have 2 questions. Oh no, girl, that's all we've been talking about. He's still no, girl. He's got, like I said, he's got commitment issues he's got to work through. He didn't resolve it all in this reading that we just did. It takes time. And from what I'm seeing, it's like deep-seated habitual things, and something that he's got to work through, or find someone that's going to be able to accommodate and, you know, want that type of relationship in their lives. But that's not what you want, girl, unless it is. But to me, it seems like you don't want that. And if so, then you need someone that's wanting the same type of relationship that you want. And it seems that Lucas is not that person, girl, you know? Oh no, you are not. For sure, Stacy, you are not alone. Plenty of people stick around in these live streams. You're going to see more and more of them. So yeah, Goddess Love though. And also, yeah, we should, wrapping it up here to move on. Thank you, Stacy, for the donation. Goddess Love, sorry for the wait. Let's get into your question. You see, there you go. There you go, Stacy. Good for you. Look for them, girl. It's obviously not Lucas. Is Goddess Love still here? Where is she? Right here. Yeah. Girl, where you at? Oh no, I hope she didn't step out because I saw. I'm like, where? Oh no, Goddess Love, don't leave me. Yeah, she did that. The little stars there. I'm not sure if she's still there. Goddess Love. I hope she didn't I think maybe I fell in love with the name instead of the person. I mean, Lucas is a good name. But yeah. Sure you can, Diana. You can either do it through Super Chat or through PayPal. It's whatever you want. But I'm still waiting for Goddess Love to be here. I'm like, girl. Ooh. I mean, just the word diesel. Girl. I mean, girl, you can find anyone. You just need to find someone that drives a diesel engine, you know, and you'll find that, you know. Yeah, I'm worried for Goddess Love because she just donated $10. So yeah, and I don't want to move on to the next question, you know. Oh, I have my own. There you go, Stacy. Get your own diesel engine. Let's see. I'm going to Goddess Love. You weren't here. I'm gonna move on to Diana. I don't want Diana to get impatient and like step away and all that. So yeah, let's see. More clarity on my connection with my Pisces. Me and him are just friends, and I said I need time apart from him. At first I didn't have feelings, and now I feel like I was lying to myself. How does he feel? Should I tell him about my feelings, or is our time apart good? Are you a Cancer? Are you sure you're not the Pisces? Or a Leo? Okay, let's see. Oh, don't tell me, Diana, you're also a Scorpio moon. Why am I shuffling this? I don't want this. Let's see here. Cancer rising explains a lot. Gemini moon, that's what it is right there. That I love him, but we need time apart. That's what it is right there. Gemini moon, got it. Let's see here. Hello, Igor. And he's a Gemini moon as well. I mean, as a Gemini moon, he should be able to empathize with that idea. And I'm pretty sure if you explain and talk to him about that and explain, like, you know, it sounds like I have mixed feelings at the time, you know. It's like I want to be with you, but then I also need some time apart. It's and people will be like, why can't you just, it's like everybody can have contradicting ideas and feelings within themselves all the time. It's human nature. And again, goddess love if you show up. Let's see, girl. I'm gonna do a 9 card. I'm gonna should I use this one? No, I'm gonna use I would like to use that one because it's not so worn out, but I'm gonna have to use this one. It's the same deck. Even though I was shuffling that one, thinking, oh, I'm gonna use this one for everything. Nope. This one. Because this one can fit in the screen more. Oh, he's very supportive. You see? And I'm pretty sure if you talk to him and explain and all that, if you explain yourself, I'm sure he'd understand. Well, I'm not sure. I'm assuming he'd understand. Big disclaimer there. All right. Okay, let's see. Get this out of the way. This is a borderless Marielle, I should say, that I said I retired, but because I'm like, oh, they came out with a borderless, and I can use the other one. And let me tell you, I'm gonna just say this one hits differently. I have the idea that it's gonna hit differently. Let me see. Come on, there we go. Ah, there you are, goddess love. Please stay here. And if not, refresh your live stream. You might be a little bit behind. I'm not sure. But you were here, so I did this. I'm doing Diana's here, but I'll get to yours right after. I'm so sorry. Wait, why am I sorry? You're the one that wasn't here. Let's see, Diana. Let's see here. Oh, this card has been stalking me. Ah. Well, now you're here. Now you're here, goddess love. Yeah, let's see. Girl, you are not going to get that soulmate nonsense on this channel. I will tell you that. Not on my watch. Okay. Let's see. Well, we have the sun, we have the King of Wands here. For the sun, he's that radiating energy. Okay. Let's see. What was the question again? Clarity on my connection with my... Okay. Then we have, at the top, we have strength here. And then at the bottom, we have death. Again, that's kind of like that conflicting energies, we have of staying away, but then holding on fast and staying, sticking through it. What's interesting is that you have 4 majors here. So yeah, let's see. Let's go back. Let's continue though. You also have the Page of Swords for the past. Okay. And then you have the Ten of Cups. So it seems that this may be the Ten of Cups is essentially telling you not only is this going to be like a cyclical thing. This may not be the last time something like this happens, girl. But it is telling you that simply, and the phrase is like cliche and making me like cringe a bit, but it's literally telling you, let your heart guide you. It's that the horse here is your heart, and you are the rider here. You're following your heart and you're listening to it and you're letting it guide you. Meanwhile, though, the Page of Swords is kind of telling you, like, listen to your head, listen to your mind. You know what you want. You know what's best for you. Don't listen to your heart. It's like, you can do both. It's tricky, but you can do it. You have here the Star. What's guiding you in the position of fire? What is guiding you? What is leading? What are you following? What is your guiding star telling you? And again, like the heart here, that fire and that passion, that fire, that drive, is what's guiding you. We have here the Sun for the for emotion. Again, a lot of fire and water, kind of mixing together here. And the Sun here is that that and you understand what your feelings are. Again, they may be conflicting, but at least you know that they're there and what they are, and you understand that they're conflicting and all that. In the position of air, you have the Nine of Wands. This is that, again, pure raw fire energy, lots of fire. And then even here in Earth, the Six of Pentacles. This is talking about a gift, essentially, but it could also be communication. It's that discussion, and again, it's, you said he's supporting you and all that. So to me, it seems, what, I think it is telling you, tell him about your feelings. Should I tell him about my feelings, or is our time apart good? I think you should, for sure, tell him about your feelings, and express them, communicate them clearly, let them be known. And if he can't handle that, if he can't handle all this fire, all this passion, then he's not ready for you. He can't handle that. We have here the Five of Swords. She always shows up, I feel, in these readings. I feel I don't know, she shows up in very interesting times, but she is that bitch, point blank period, put simply. And if he can't handle that, then be prepared to cut him off. But you know what, I think just from what I've heard and from what I've seen, from what little you've given me, I kind of get the idea that he'd be understanding. So Diana, I'm gonna say let him know. Tell him about your feelings. If it's something that you're not prepared for, and you do it, and again, just because you do have these intense passionate feelings for him, these intense romantic feelings for him, doesn't necessarily mean that you have to get in a relationship with him and be his girlfriend and have him as your boyfriend and be in this committed relationship with him if you're not ready for that. Boundaries, honey, boundaries. That is what the Five of Swords is also saying. Take care of yourself. You see, I'm not. There you go. And it's like, and you got to also like clarify, it's like, I know this is gonna be like, like you tell them like, I know this is gonna sound like counterintuitive and contradictory and confusing, but again, I have these really intense feelings for you, but I don't want to be in a relationship. I'm not ready for that, I think that's yeah, I think the Six of Coins and the Five of Swords and the Star and the Sun and the King of Wands, I think it's all and the Page of Swords as well. I think it's all telling. I find that it's all telling you to express what you're feeling and tell him and let him know and let him be aware, and don't be ashamed of it. Don't be ashamed of it. Don't hold it back. Don't hold yourself back. Also, just making sure because we're almost at the end of this. Goddess Love, are you still there? What is this? What are you? Is this chaos order? Contradictory, right there. Chaos and order. There is order to this chaos, and in any order, there is a bit of chaos, and vice versa, Yeah. Let me see. What does the Davis book have to say on this? There you go. You needed space. Yeah, you need to bring in. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Let's see. When the Deva appears, it is to celebrate the falling apart and the coming together again. The ability to let it all hang out, trusting that at some stage in the future we will discover our purpose. Girl, let him know. Tell him. Express yourself, I'm gonna leave it at that. Express yourself. What's that one video? That guy dancing? Yeah. Let him know. Tell him. Tell him, like, I have these intense feelings for you, but I still want my space. I still want to be not in a relationship. And that's what it is. And there you go. There you go. You see, deep down, you felt that. That's what the Ten of Cups say, I think. So there you go, Diana. I hope that was helpful. I wish you luck. I'm pretty sure he'll understand from what, he sounds pretty understanding, I think. Yeah. Igor C, do you ask, do you recommend the second edition Mary L? I'm gonna say yes. I mean, they're both good, but I just keep going back to the first edition, so either or, both are good. I'm gonna say I can't really say one is worse than the other, but I do keep going back for the first edition. Hello, Lady Knight of Avalon. Is it? Oh yeah, it is morning over there. So yeah, Goddess Love. Did you leave again? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I scared you off. Girl, whatever it is, it's keeping her from her reading. Better be worth it. Yes, I can see you, Lady Knight. Yes. Yay. Somehow you were blocked. What's weird is that you were blocked and like I scroll like I'm like I double check. I had to look at this. I was like, let me see. I went to my like community tab on my not my community tab on my YouTube, managing my YouTube channel thing, and I was like, let me see who's blocked on here. Let me see. And I looked and I saw you, and you were like at the very bottom. Like, I'm like, what is this? What? It's like, what? Super weird. Super weird. Because it's like, if I blocked you, it was not on purpose. Let me tell you that. Unless it was, and I completely forgot the reason why I blocked you. And if I did block you on purpose, obviously, like, I have no idea what it would be about. No idea. So I'm going to chalk it up to it being an accident. Like, probably I was on my phone, probably tapped on a comment you did in a live chat and accidentally blocked you through that. On some other channel maybe, or on my, I don't know. Or on the, I don't know. No idea. I was good. Yeah, she was behaving. So again, why I blocked it, I don't know. So Goddess Love, where are you at? Where are you at? Let me see. I think I spelled it right. Yeah, Goddess Love, where you at, girl? I think I hope I didn't scare her off. I gave her a hard time because like the last time, and now here we are again. It's her turn. Yeah, after her, I'm gonna call it a night though. You know. Goddess Love. Let me find her thing here. Here we go. Yeah. Is she asking 2 questions? You're so scary. I'm like, I try not to be. Was I too mean? Did I scare her off? Because if so, I didn't mean to. I'm like, because I don't want to leave with her super chat and not giving her, her readings, because you know, I owe her readings. Girl, if it ain't about me. Because yeah, I'm gonna wait till the 2-hour mark. You know, and if not, then we're gonna move on. You know, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna say good night. But I'm waiting for Goddess Love. Are you there, Goddess Love? Come back. Come back. Don't go. I feel like there's a movie that says that. But I'm not sure what movie. Let me see. Let me ask the card if she'll come back. if she's gone forever. Let's see here. She's with her family right now. Right? Titanic, right? I thought she said like, no. Right? Yeah, when she's like in the water all freezing cold after she pushed Leo off onto the wood, off of the wood, yeah. Maybe play the Venus song. Which one's that? Venus song. What's that? Like the razor? Your Venus. Your fire, your desire. That one? Or Gaga's Venus. Aphrodite Lady Seashell. Aphrodite Lady Seashell Bikini. I'm like singing it to myself now, but I don't want to sing it out loud. You see, I love how these like are written out. But if you want a reading, Alex, you can go to my. You can either go through my PayPal or through my super chat. But I'm waiting for Goddess Love first to come back. I don't know why she left. Igor, you are on thin fucking ice. Why don't you like her? What's not to like? What's not to like, huh? Her power, her access, her influence, what is it? Who? Who? I'm sorry, what's her name? Raisin Murphy? I don't know her. Dull. Wait a minute. No. Yes, Jason, we are. I'm sorry. Wow. Okay. Wow. Raisin is Irish. She's known for Sing It Back. Well, yeah, it's called Sing It Back, not Sing It in the Back, because, honey, who is she? You see, Telephone, right there. Iconic song already. Let's see, what is this? Look up Evil Eyes, Exploitations. You know me better, let me know. From Raisin. I probably won't, but I'll try. Choreography was 100, right? Right? Again, I'm gonna ask again. Goddess Love, are you there? I mean, all her music. I mean, eventually it all becomes better. Gaga, you know? Now I'm thinking the intro. You've been a very, very bad girl, Gaga. That's me to Goddess Love right now. You've been a very, very bad girl. I gotta get in my Do I have to get in a yellow truck and go find Goddess Love, to do her reading? uh, uh, oh. Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Same goes for Brittany and Minaj. I'm wow. Okay. 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 You know what? Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I guess people can have an opinion. I guess. and then suddenly, Igor C was accidentally blocked. Lady Knight, were you talking bad about Lady Gaga? Wow, I'm sorry. You have to redeem yourself, Igor. Someone else. Name other people, other musician artists that you do like, other than the Raisin. The Raisin. No tea, no shade to her. I'll check her out. Watch. I'm gonna listen to her music, and then I'm gonna be like, I'm a Raisin stan as well. Bjork. Okay. But I feel like Bjork is like that, I mean, I do need to sit down and really listen to her as well, but I'm sorry. What? Wow. Prefer Christina over Britney. Okay. Her current album, with her Bjork's current album. I mean, to me, it all sounds avant-garde weirdness, from what But I need to give it a try though. Not a big fan of the big commercial artists. You see, I try to go for as much as I can with everything. I used to try and not be like that, but then it's like I couldn't deny Gaga. I couldn't deny her. Her power, her influence, and now Ariana a little bit, but I think I'm coming to the conclusion that Ariana just can't make a good album. I think she makes good singles. I think she should just make a good. I can't wait for her to do another greatest hits album. From Ari. But yeah, but I mean, because in general, I try to go for the wider diverse group of music genres. So yeah. Oh, I'm already past the 2-hour mark. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to call it a night here, because yeah, I'm sorry to Goddess Love. You had it, you couldn't keep it. Maybe in the next live stream when you show up, I'll give you your readings, but honey, I guess not today. What is that? Volnicura, right? Mainly because it came out around the time I separated from my relationship, though nowhere near as dramatic as hers. What I love about Bjork is that video of that journalist that was following her. Apparently there was a journalist that was following her, stalking her, and she just went off at her and just beat the shit out of her. Grabbed her by her, just I think she was walking out of an airport or something. She just went for it. Oh, sorry. Oh, there you go. There she is. Stay awake. Wake up. What's your questions, Goddess Love? Right, you're lucky. I got distracted with Bjork and Lady Gaga talk. Igor C saved your reading. Oh yeah, she bashed it because they started sticking a mic in her son's face. Oh, you know what? You know, it's funny. It's like we have two different versions. We have Britney going off, and then we have Bjork. But like, Britney was treated so much differently. Anyways, for another day. For another day. Yeah. Thank Igor. So yeah, Goddess Love. What's your question? You said you had two. We're gonna give you two. Oh, honey, you could have gone to my Patreon, and you could have gotten a month ahead spread, month ahead reading that I did for the collective in Patreon. I do that every month at a certain tier, which I'm probably gonna rearrange the prices and rearrange which readings I do, because I'm thinking I'm gonna do the card a day for the top tier, because that's just way too many posts for me to do. I'm like, yeah, too much work. I gotta get paid a little bit more for that. But yeah, let's see. That's neither here nor there. That is neither here nor there. Let's see. Should I use this one? I think I want to use a different one. I think I'm going to use this one, Shimmering Veil. It's in the description down below. Down below, Igor. It's like patreon.com/the Tiger's Abyss. I think that's what it is. So yeah, the link should be in my description on this live stream. So yeah, let's see what is in store in June for Goddess Love. Before it's all right. It's all right, Igor. Ooh. See, Warrior of Earth, like the Knight of Earth. We have the Two of Cloud, Two of Air, and the Tower. Ooh, girl. Some tough choices are gonna have to be made. You're gonna have to face a challenge that may be a little too much for you, but you're gonna learn something from it. It might not be it might not be apparent at first, and it may take some time for it to set in. But June, girl, it's gonna be a whole mess. Lightning will strike. So, I'm gonna say I think it would be safe to assume during the summer storms, don't go out. So yeah, the Warrior of Stone though. Yeah, it's definitely like be sure you know what challenges you're going after. Pick them wisely, pick your battles wisely. Yeah, that's probably what it is for June. Yeah. Sometimes it's just not worth it. That's another thing. Sometimes it's just not worth the effort. And yeah, but again, just be prepared for the choices that will have very impactful consequences, dramatic and possibly destructive. But you know what? Some things just have to be torn down. Just brace yourself. I will say, put on a helmet and and be aware of all the exits in case of an emergency, Let's see, let's pull a Deva for you on this. What is that? Nebula, I think, right? This is the starting of the formation of things. Let's see. 37. Yeah. High level of consciousness, the ability to work with others in diversity and harmony to create an entirely new synthesis of ideas, creative forms, or whole systems. Utilizes every dust particle, every star in its optimum position, and amalgamation of each contributing exponentially to the whole. Ultimately, then, the consciousness form becomes something far greater than the sum of its parts. Look at that. Constantly giving out, sharing, and feeling vibrant and alive. It is, in fact, a state of illumination. So I guess in some sense, with that being said, we could view as instead of lightning striking him, or this person, I should say, the person might be shooting out lightning. I mean, so yeah. Is this regarding my job or family life? I mean, it is a pretty general thing, so it might show up in both in one way, shape, or form, or another. Girl, you should have put it. You should have put it in the question, huh? This is so it could be both. It could be both. Could be. I'm gonna say both. I'm gonna say yeah. I think in both cases, yes. This reading here is it's all gonna. I'm pretty because I mean, it might in some way, shape, or form, it may even connect itself. Your family life to your work life. So yeah. So that's that on that. And what's your second question, Goddess Love? Oh, did I really just put that card in? Girl, are you guys looking at this? Look at that. Does not go in there. So yeah, so what's your second question, Goddess Love? Let's see here. What's going on at my job with my managers and coworkers in regards to me? Let's see. I'm going to do this. I'm going to use this guy. I'm going to use the Thoth. Because I rarely use it. I feel like I don't use it enough. And I feel like it's going to apply here. Let's see what's going on at my job with my managers and coworkers in regards. see. Hierophant. Ooh, girl, what's going on here? And the Hanged Man. As your question is saying, what is going on here? Huh. It seems... Girl, are they keeping you from doing your job? Because that's what it seems like to me. Ace of Wands at the bottom, that drive, that passion, that energy, that, that's got to keep, that keeps you going. It's at the bottom of the deck. That shouldn't be there. Hanged Man, suspension, feeling stuck. I mean, going on, it's like, well, not really. Let's get into this. So we have the Three of Swords, which is sorrow. It seems that there might be some limitations and some workplace rearrangements that may not be very helpful. Yeah, that tower. I think that tower's coming through here, girl. With the Ace of Wands as well at the bottom, it's kind of like a pressure cooker. That that energy is gonna build up and build up and build up. Eventually, it's gonna break out. The Hierophant as well with Taurus, fixed sign, fixed earth, very stubborn and in the way. That's not really gonna let things get moving. Is that what's going on here? Is that what's going on right now? Right? Or no? You know what I also noticed? This is also just a fun little interesting thing. The name of God is in this, elementally, the Yod He Vav He. But anyways, that's for the esoteric community, occult community. But it is fitting, all the four elements are here, but they're not in like good positions that they would like to be. The Ace of Wands, fire, the spark, likes to be at the very, likes to be free and liberated, needs to be given air to breathe. Water is stagnated. Air is, well, it's air, but, So yeah, and Earth isn't really given that life to grow and to expand, I think, to produce, really, to create. Yeah, Goddess Love. You gotta, how to get out of it, though? Huh. I mean, sorrow is kind of like accepting the reality of the situation, really. That's what the Three of Swords is all about, with sorrow there. Ooh, girl. Saturn Libra. Let me see. I'm going to pull not from that one, this one. I'll pull an oracle from a different oracle. Illuminated Earth, eh? Stillness, girl. there is no movement going on. It's I mean, it's depending on what your job requirements are, you know, maybe this is like a good chance for you as the Hanged Man, you know, to kind of like use this time of suspension to gain some insights in this, and and take an opportunity out of this shift in perspective. But you know, at work, you kind of gotta, you know, get shit done. You know, you got a job to do, and if you can't do that through being still, you know, you gotta break out of that. How to break out of that though, girl? It seems you just gotta, like I said, accept it, or as we saw in the last reading, you know, with the tower, it seems that something's gonna happen that may be out of your control, and break out of that and make things, you know, really actually get things shaken up in an extreme level and in a cataclysmic way. So yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not sure what advice I could tell you, but that's, you know, to tell you like, oh, here's what you can do to, you know, break out of this stagnation and this stillness and this, you know, not being able to do much situation here. So yeah, sorry, goddess. But that's the best. This is the best. So far, it seems that right now, it seems that you're stuck in the situation that you're in. There's not much you can do to change the current situation you're in at the moment. You know, maybe further down in the month, or further down in, you know, further down the line, things can, you know, your situation will change, hopefully, you know. I hope. Goddess love, you know. I wish you luck. All right. And thank you for the donation, and thank you everyone that got a donation. Are you still here, Goddess love, or did you doze off while I was shuffling for the Oracle card? Yeah, we're gonna call it a night there. Oh, sorry, Twin Lioness, but I am signing off. I have been on for almost 2.5 hours. Again, thank you, Goddess Love. Thank you, I don't know who else. Thank you, everyone, and thank you to my patrons on Patreon. Yeah. And I want to say goodnight. Yeah, I am like, girl, I am exhausted. But again, thank you, everyone. And I hope you all enjoyed. Did I forget a PayPal reading? I hope I didn't. I don't think I did. Till next time. Yeah. So yeah. Bye, everyone. Let's see. Yeah. End broadcast. I can't even do my random outro.